Eat healthy, drink a lot of water. Don't worry about anything else. It's not about the product. You just need a good stylist who can cut your hair well, because Birdman is I think the 2014 Inarritu Alexander Inarritu film, which got Michael Keaton was Batman.
Right.
And I pretend everywhere, but I don't pretend when I'm up there. I love Delhi. I love the Delhi of stick to your guns and stay in your lane.
Now we'll ask Ishwak his recommendations, which are related to food, fashion, and everything. So the first question is, for you, for Ishwak, what do you prefer when you want to go on a break? Mountains or beaches or deserts?
Nice sandy beaches.
South Goa or wherever. Okay. A skincare tip for someone like me who lives in Bombay.
Keep washing your face. Eat healthy, drink a lot of water, and don't worry about anything else.
Okay. Basics. One hairstyle hack tip or trick for someone like me who fails to style his hair. I always have to go to the salon.
I don't know, man. I just kind of you gotta get a good cut. It's not about the product. You just need a good stylist who can cut your hair well, because then it just sort of sits well, and you don't. I don't believe in using a lot of products, because that just messes your hair up completely in the long run. And find a good stylist.
Okay. A movie you would suggest to a cinephile, if someone considers themselves a cinephile, तो कौन सी एक movie which Ishwak will suggest कि ये तो watch it.
Birdman.
Birdman. What's it about?
Birdman is I think the 2014 Inarritu Alexander Inarritu film, which is a comeback for our erstwhile Batman. Sorry, how can I forget his name? Michael Keaton, Ed Norton, Emma Watson, Emma Thompson. I always get confused. The blonde, the queen of acting.
Yeah.
These days, and a bunch of other great actors. It's like the whole thing is stitched in a way that the whole film seems like it's in one shot, and it's about this washed up actor who did superhero films, and now he's gone back to Broadway. He's doing a play. And that's Michael Keaton, and he used to be Birdman. Michael Keaton was Batman. And he just he was gone. So he came back with Birdman, pretty much reprising the role of his life, telling his life story. And I think among many other things, because I could relate to that movement of that guy, his character, Ed Norton's character. Some of the things and the people around an actor's life, how they affected. One thing that Ed Norton says, and another thing that Michael Keaton says and does, is like something that's sacred to me, because he does a scene. There's always this conflict, this debate: what is theatre acting, what is film acting, and how they're different. And I believe that the foundation is the same, and at the heart of it, it's same. It's like me doing a wide shot and me doing a close up. There's going to be adjustment, no?
Yeah.
Similarly, it's on stage, it's on in an amphitheater. I'm doing a play in Prithvi, or intimate stage like at Prithvi, or performing, at the Ghats for 1,000 people. My body is going to change.
Correct.
So it's acting at the end of the day. There's a character, there's a foundation, all of that. He does the same scene 3 times, and you got to see how he does it different. And that's a masterclass for anyone who's got any doubt about what an honest performance is. So the 3rd time is when he really means it, and by that time, because you've journeyed with him, you know why he's saying those lines differently. And I just got goosebumps, man. Like, it's my favorite. And the one thing that Ed Norton says is that I pretend everywhere, where this girl asks him, how do you do it? How do you go up every night and be someone you're not? How do you pretend to be someone you're not? And he says, I pretend everywhere, but I don't pretend when I'm up there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So it's something which has really stayed with me.
Yeah. I'll watch it. One web show which you'd like to recommend to our viewers?
यार बहुत सारे हैं, but I think Breaking Bad is something which is right on top of my list.
Yeah, it's a 10 on 10 show.
But I haven't seen, having said that, I think I wish. Apparently Apple TV has some great content, and there's so many other new shows. So I'm kind of stuck in a time warp, but with my limited knowledge, that is something that's
Yeah.
it'll always be that show is very special.
Yeah. Great show. Timeless. A destination in India which you think every traveler must visit once.
So many. I'm thankful to my. So I used to play a sport. I used to play table tennis, and for that, I used to play for Delhi. I used to go to all these
Travel.
small cities, different parts of the country. Not just nationals used to be at a major place, but the zonals used to be smaller cities. So travel to interiors, and a city in a certain time is something that is it also, because a lot of cities change. You feel displaced in your own city.
Yeah.
I love Delhi. I love the Delhi of before it became like so. There's so much of construction and all of that. I recommend my city to everyone. I think Chandigarh is great. Mumbai is fantastic. I have fond memories of interiors of Punjab when I'd gone as a kid. I remember the fields. It's like somewhere ahead of Jalandhar or somewhere around that. That visual I can never forget, because I'm from that place, and I'm unfortunately not in touch with my rural roots. But I wish I did, because I saw that rural life and it just kind of it stayed with me. Those plain fields, those open wells where people shower, the food, the quality of air, walking through the fields. It was like I was in heaven.
No. Oh. Now this would be interesting. You are from Delhi. People love the food in Delhi. They always compare it that in Bombay there's none, as if you compare it to Delhi. But now I have lived 10 years in Bombay. Now I know a few hidden gems which are actually good. So for Ishwak, one eatery in Mumbai you love going back to, which you recommend ki yahan ka khana khao.
So many. Coffee, I have to say, Bhuji. There's this nice little place, Kruti's Coffee, which is great in Oshiwara. Bhuji, food, coffee. Just came across some burger place which I'm going to check out. Again in Bandra. Max Street is great. But right on top of my list is Pan Asian, Yaocha, Pho, and Izumi.
Izumi, yeah.
Now you can tell I'm a foodie. I can just go on and on.
Yes, for sure. A dating tip.
Don't take any tips. Go with the flow.
Okay, great tip. Now dating has happened. Now you are in a relationship. A relationship advice.
I have no advice.
No advice. And lastly, an ethic Ishwak lives by.
There's a certain code of ethics I follow. It's a long list. On top of it, there's ethics, work ethic, man. Like you gotta have you don't need to, I guess, kowtow or bend over backwards before anyone for anything, as long as you know in your heart that you're following your work ethic. So just stick to your guns and stay in your lane.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you, Ishwak. I think whatever I expected of it, that this conversation gave me the same. And I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
For Paatal Lok and many more seasons and many more shows to come. Thank you.
Hi, this is Ishwak Singh and you're watching me on Mamarazzi.